Hello, everybody. This is Diarmuid of Almost Cool. I am here with Swarmlord 39
Hello.
and Math Jazz.
Hello.
Okay, we are on our 26th episode, I believe,
That's correct.
and we are in the middle of having some fun. We recently just backstabbed one of the people of our coalition and completely dismantled our coalition because, well, it kind of sucked.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, it's true.
as it stands, it isn't very good.
Well, I hope. Didn't you mention that they were working on it or something?
Yeah, the according to the patch updates, what they're planning on doing is taking out alliances completely, and making it easier for people to join. Or federations can just be formed between two. There only needs to be two people to form a federation. And
Actually, that system I personally didn't have a problem with. When it came down to it, it was really just, you need 4 people to join a federation, and even then, you need to do this every single time. So this happens. All the details.
They also solved the problem. They're also adding in something to solve the problem of that you couldn't normally get any sort of trust build up with civilizations outside your alliance.
Yeah.
And it's making, because it's just only federation, it's a federation association status. What it is that if the federation unanimously votes to give it to someone, then it's basically a non-aggression pact with the federation, and it can build up trust up to 100, which is the maximum that it can be, as far as I'm aware, just at all. And yeah, it would allow people to eventually be able to join federations, which is a really good thing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and they're doing other bits and pieces, but I can't really recall them at the moment. So
well, yeah, but right now we're talking about. Well, right now my point was that federations at this stand kind of suck.
Yes.
And there's my moron of a brother. Moving on. All right, so I think we're ready to unpause. Unless either you two had a comment or two you want to make.
Not really. I mean, there's stuff.
I will stab you. My brother's a moron again. Moving along.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we really need to talk about before we go forward, unless you've got anything, Math.
I don't think I have anything.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, let's unpause.
Alrighty.
Situation log.
Now let's get on down the road to victory. Research, so let's fix that.
Right. Okay, we're good. So one of the things I did want to talk about, though, ask about, since we've gotten rid of that whole federation, that means we can theoretically go into any we can go into wars if we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Which means theoretically I could start taking chunks out of the Commonwealth down here.
Mm-hmm.
But when we look at the relative powers thing, he's sitting right there above me, so I don't think I could take him on by myself.
Well, then I'd say give it just a little more time unless he's starting to hassle you, you know?
Yeah, which he hasn't. He doesn't. I mean, he's an isolationist. He really is just gonna be sitting by himself.
We'll pick him off sooner or later. Personally, I'd just say build up a little more and just leave him alone, you know? Just for a little longer at the least.
Although he also hates his other next door neighbor, so theoretically it could either it's not really going to, it shouldn't really be a problem. But hey, I'm getting another planet. Crap.
Special project complete.
What happened?
I just realized I'm colonizing another planet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Which means I need to figure out. I need to mess around with the sectors again, because I don't have a sector for it.
I think it's funny that you can put as many planets as you like into a sector.
Yeah, I do think if we do another Stellaris vid, why? Oh, okay. I do think if we do another Stellaris vid, maybe we can go and find some mods that deal with There are some mods out there that basically do things to get rid of sectors. Because a lot of people have problems with sectors and not. Some people much rather prefer to just manually control everything. Okay.
Which, to a point, I agree with, but at the same time, I can understand the reasoning for having, limiting the amount of plants you can without, reducing credit and all that.
There you go. It's being a little laggy for me for adding these planets to these sectors.
Yeah, just a little.
Situation log updated.
Maybe a little while longer. That's maybe.
Anomaly found.
I'm not sure I can actually add that.
Oh, look, I have a Mangeti growing on one of my planets. I have one fully grown Mangeti, and I have a second that's growing.
Steal all of my people.
Yes. Your
You
people
know,
like me,
what
and they
it
don't
means,
like you
though,
anymore.
is that whichever one of the three of us wins, I still win.
Why is that?
Because the Mangeti survive.
Got a good point.
It means your people win, but not your government.
Yes.
Which the whole point is the government.
No. Government should be of the people and by the people and for the people.
This is video games. We're not trying to worry about politics. Unless we're butchering them.
Research complete.
Well, video games, it's what they do a lot. They tear down governments a lot.
I won't deny it anyway. Woo! Alrighty.
Good, because you'd be wrong or lying.
Let's go for that.
They also tend to fight for governments a lot too, but that wasn't my point.
Yeah. I really don't know. I don't remember what this colony ship was building. What type of colony ship this was. If it was another one of the Arctic people or not. Yeah, so these guys kind of like me, but they like me in general. But at the same time, they have problems with the fact that there's no voting because they're individualists. Oh, right. I didn't. Shoot.
System survey complete.
I think that's how you spell it. Okay. Autocomplete. Haha. Alrighty, let's actually build some of those.
Situation log updated.
What?
How many planets do you guys own?
A lot.
Let me see. Planets. It says it somewhere. Oh, right, demographics.
It does. You go to planets and sectors and it tells you.
Oh, it does?
Well, kind of. 1, 2, 3, and then I have a sector that has 3 planets in it, so I have 6.
You can also go to the government demographics tab, and it will tell you how many populations you have.
4 populations across 6 worlds. You're right.
Yeah, I have 13.
I hate you. I hate you both. I was hoping I might have you beat in some way. Is he not coming?
Well, to be fair, I've recently started throwing out colony ships again, and that's because I managed to get some more. I started throwing out. I got Arctic world colonization, so I started colonizing.
We've detected the presence of pre-space civilization on Polymin. They are an early industrial age with electricity and internal combustion engines gradually coming into widespread use. Ah, cool.
Ah, those guys. Fanatic collectivists and militarists.
Oh, yay.
You actually would have a decent time with them. I mean, the only thing is that you're a xenophobe and they aren't. Well, that and they're fanatic collectivists rather than just normal collectivists. What's...
Oh, look, I found your science ship. Guess what? That planet would be mine. Why won't it let me be mine? Oh, of course, Ocean World. Figures, 23 more months and I could colonize it. I'm actually working on trying to get Ocean Worlds to colonize them. It's just I need 23 more months.
Yeah, I need tech to colonize Tundra Worlds, because once I can colonize Tundra Worlds,
Then you can take all of my planets away from me.
well, no, then I can colonize several Tundra Worlds that I currently have
we
in my
both can backstab you, then take your entire civilization.
Yeah, you
Like
realize
what we did with the people you don't like. Or
Yeah,
what
you realize
we helped you with.
Well, first of all, we can't because we can't. There's no way that any of us could declare war on each other before 2285.
I understand. I'm just saying. I'm using it as a joke.
But yeah, that is actually something. Is that now we
I kind of like that. I don't like the amount of time, but I like the fact that it gives you a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I can't. Can I not terraform? Right. I built a couple terraform. I built at least one terraforming station, and I can't use it because
You don't have the technology?
yeah, I don't have the technology or the resources. Although if I manage to colonize that planet, I might actually be able to get that system, which has the resources I'm missing. But we'll see. Anyway, I have no idea. I can definitely though build a colony ship. Yeah, I've got some Engineer on my world that are fanatic xenophiles and spiritualists.
Spiritualists, which means you can get psi technology.
Well, I've gotten psi technology.
Wow, that was quick.
I got it a while back.
I don't remember that.
Let me see. I think I did. Yeah, I got it a ways back. I got it before I got Arctic. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 techs back on my society research. It was a while ago.
Yeah, must have been.
I mean, to be fair, the basic Sci-Tech only gives you the capability of getting certain attachments for your armies, and which isn't very obvious. It's not until a little later that you get stuff. Actually, now I want to see it. I want to go look at the tech again real quick. Just still got it right. Technology. There we are. So I
just found primitives on one of my colonies.
On a colony?
Yeah, it says
Construction complete.
that there are natives on this planet, and it asked me what I want to do about it. So I decided that I would leave them to be alone, and it would give me research for studying them.
Construction complete.
Sounds right.
That. Clear that. That. Build that. That. And I think we're good for now. Okay. I got that colony ship. That colony ship was... Oh!
Special project
I don't know.
complete.
Let's see. I'm trying to up my power increase, my energy credits I'm getting.
Oh, cool! I got a free cruiser.
Awesome.
Except for when I look at it compared to my current cruisers, it's a piece of crap. So I'm gonna go send it. I'm gonna go send it to get upgraded. But hey, still free cruiser.
Yeah, it's something. If nothing else, you can use as cannon fodder.
True that.
Like it'll be the first ship you throw at one of us if we're in the middle of
Well, it's allowing me to upgrade it, so it's just gonna be another cruiser.
Ah, well there you go. Didn't have to pay as much for it.
I'm halfway done with it.
Awesome.
No, not halfway done with that upgrade. I'm halfway done with something else.
Oh, okay.
My first battleship.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
So that's gonna send my military power jumping up.
Anomaly found.
Ooh.
Hey, just a question. If you put a planet in a sector, do they eventually remove the tiles?
Research complete.
What's it called?
Tile blockers?
Yeah.
They will remove tile blockers on their own if they.
Okay. I've never actually seen it though, so it's just like, oh.
Yeah, no, they do. It's just they can only do it if you have the tech and they have the money for it. So you do have to.
Which is why I'm letting my sectors do their thing. I'm not even taking anything from them.
Yeah, I was before. I mean, I might shift that one down a bit, so that way it's only giving me 25% because it's a new sector. But I mean,
yeah, mine's still pretty fresh. I'm just letting them do their thing for a little while.
Yeah, unfortunately, once you start getting a lot of sectors, you're gonna have to start taxing them. Otherwise, you're not gonna get like anything.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I'm just doing this to let them build up.
Alrighty, I'm getting another colony. This will be world number 14. There's a 16-size Arctic world that I don't want to colonize. Because I need the uplift tech. Wait. Okay, good.
I have a 23-size Tundra world I'm about to start trying to see if I can work on yet. How much do I need? Oh yeah, that's the reason why I hadn't started yet. I need 133 influence, and because this feels like it's excruciatingly slow because I do it on the fast one normally, fast speed.
Yeah, I will admit I have been going on fast a lot during our sections, but we can't really afford to. We lag as it is.
Oh yeah, I'm not suggesting it. I mean, maybe if our connections are awesome, but they're not awesome. They're good, but they're not awesome. Yeah, the second one that I can colonize, which is level 22, which is the size 22 world, 178 to colonize. So I'm just like, I have 2 more worlds I want to, it's just, it costs too much.
Oh, the ones down an arm, right, because you have to jump down an arm.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or go up an arm, which actually my science ship is no longer being used. Let's see what's up an arm.
Yeah, you'll find I'm already started to exploit that arm.
Yeah, I noticed there's at least a thing up there. I'm drawing a blank what's called.
Thing.
Wormhole generator, whatever it's called.
There's more than just a single wormhole generator out there now.
Well, I only see the one right now.
Wait, you don't see, like, my territory?
Yeah, I see your territory. Oh, wow. I haven't backed up and seen it. Huh, you definitely improved. You know, bigger, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I started this by the end. I mean, I was up here at the end of the last episode.
Ships upgraded. System survey complete.
Honestly, going down an arm, there's quite a few plants I can use. None, those 2 are the bigger ones that I've seen. But I just found a size 20 Tundra world that I can't. Actually, no, I can't. Why can't I? Has not been surveillance. Do not have Tundra colonization, which is weird because I can colonize this one, but I can't colonize that one. That's odd. Whatever. Don't worry about it this second. Okay, 15 more months till I can do Ocean World, which would be nice because there's an
Research
Ocean World
complete.
that's within
Construction
one of
complete.
my sector's territory that I would like to
Go
colonize.
for that.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do now because half this game involves a bit of waiting.
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
Most of the time, it's not too bad because you can find something to work with, but other times, actually, I can colonize that world. Yeah, let's just do it.
I'm annoyed that I have these figure just sitting on these on these ocean planets, and they have a max happiness of 70 because, you know, because they're supposed to live on Arctic worlds, not ocean worlds.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, wait, today is the day that we're supposed to answer questions from our emails.
Right. The many
Oh.
questions we have gotten. Right.
So we
Yeah,
haven't had any
numerous.
questions, but we still have to mention that today is the day that we answer questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So, since there are no questions, let's see what else we have to do. So,
I don't know. You
I
tell
made
us so
marshmallows
you tell
for
us
the
so
first-
fiercely.
What's that?
Tell us so fearless, leader.
Oh, I was just gonna say I made marshmallows for the first time yesterday.
Actual marshmallows?
Yeah.
System
Oh, that's pretty
survey
cool.
complete.
So, yeah, you take sugar and water and you heat it up to boil, and then you whip that into a bunch of gelatin and you let it set, and it turns into marshmallow. And then you cut it into pieces after it's done.
Cool.
Yeah, that is.
So, that was fun. Maybe I should make a video about the marshmallows I made.
That'd be pretty cool.
What was he?
What exciting things have you been
Research
up to?
complete.
Which one? Or just in
Either
general?
of you.
Unfortunately, not a whole lot. The place I work at is in the middle of a major in the middle of a major move. We're already a couple days late, but luckily the people who own the building, who let us lease it for the last, I think, 7 years, even though I've only been there for about a year and a half, gave us a bit of an extension because of extenuating circumstances. One of the people who owned part of the business died in an accident.
Oh.
Polson.
Oh, okay. That is sad.
Yeah, so I think that's part of the reason why they gave us a couple extra days.
That is nice of them to do it.
I have no real idea, but I think it's part of it. But other than because normally I only work about maybe 5.5 hour days, depending on how long they actually need me, because I take the bus to work. But I've been pulling full 8 hours to 12-hour days so it's just I don't have much time. I haven't had much time. What about you, Swarmy?
Not much has been going on. I recently put into more hours at my current job because I'm not doing much else at the moment. So I want to be able to actually get some more cash. Maybe I was thinking about trying to put aside some money to get some video editing software.
Sounds like a plan.
I spend a lot of time watching other YouTubers do various things, and even some very simple edits can in my opinion,
Can make it better.
That much better. I mean, I mean, one example is I was watching this one group do a thing on GTA 5. I don't play it, but I love watching these guys mess around on there. And on one of their multiplayer experiences, one of the guys was denying he did something that they had said was against the rules, and so their editor apparently just took a few seconds clip from earlier and basically put an arrow pointing to the guy saying, "Yep, he did it." And I mean, it just made it all that much funnier because it was playing their current recording time, where he was continuously denying, "No, I did not do that. Why would I do that?" And it just made it so much funnier.
I would love to learn more about video editing, so you'll have to teach me when you get it working.
Yeah. Ugh. Why does this guy hate me so much?
Okay, that colony ship should be there. Where is it? Not there yet. Huh.
Interstellar Disk Commonwealth, where do they hate you so much?
No, I've got this one guy that's sitting on my planet. I'm not sure how it happened, but he's an individualist, a militarist, and a xenophobe.
How does that work?
I'm not sure how that happened. My best guess is that he came over from the commonality before we munched him, and so and because of the way the commonality was going, he probably ended up with those before he came over. But because he's an individualist, I am an autocracy of sorts. He's a xenophobe, sitting on a world inhabited entirely by other aliens. And he's a militarist, whereas I have several peaceful type policies. So he really doesn't like me. I'm hoping that once this visitor center thing I've got being that's coming up, once that's done, that hopefully he'll gain enough happiness that his ethnic divergence will hit positive, and he'll eventually swap to some more, that he'll swap to something more more beneficial to my empire. I mean, we'll see we'll see once it hits next month. I'll keep my eye on it. It's just he is the one person who is asking for the sector he's in to be a separate sector.
Stop. I haven't seen that before, at least.
It's a faction that pops up if the people aren't really happy enough. I mean, so he's the only guy who's not in the loyalist faction, aka who doesn't completely support me. He is the only one. And because I am a spiritualistic xenophile, I can't do anything about it.
System survey complete.
Oh, look, someone just went to war. No, that wasn't war.
That was a non-aggression pact.
That's right. I don't know why I said that. Whatever.
Yeah, that was a non-aggression pact between the ruthless capitalists to the south, the Rapari Empire, and the really big guy even farther south. I keep building that. I keep hoping for that, and it doesn't show up. I've given up telepathy twice.
Oh, Interstellar Yak's Kalak mandate is not doing well.
Who?
So, the Jagalwa hierarchy is just about ready to finish off the
that guy.
Interstellar.
Yeah. No, he's a vassal. The small guy's a vassal.
Oh.
He was a fanatical purifier that somehow ended up a vassal. I'm still not sure how that's possible. And we currently have another fanatical purifier in this form of that Dominion guy who's right in between the Mandate and the Empire. Or the Yibrak Mandate and that one Empire. A group of fanatical purifiers. I mean, wow.
Anyway.
Colony established.
So he sort of likes.
See how are these planets doing? Please tell me you've gotten at least rid of a tile blocker. Doesn't look like it. That's part of the reason why I usually try and have tile blockers removed before I turn them into sectors.
Well, it does. It will happen if they have. Have you checked if they have both energy credits and minerals? Because that's what it costs. It costs energy credits and minerals.
I remember checking.
Oh, guess what? It's that time again.
Already?
Aw.
Yeah.
Dang.
That and someone is knocking on my door, so as soon as we wrap up the episode, I'll have to go check it.
Alright, well then let's wrap this up really quickly so you can do your thing.
Yep.
Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time.
See you. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.